So I have the Kynsa gel pens. And I'm super excited about these. I love adult coloring books, and I have a page from one of my favorite books here, and I'm gonna see how well these do. So on first look, I really like the case of this. It doesn't have a stand or anything like that, but it does have like individual placement for each one of these, and they snap in as well. So whenever you pull one out, you just snap it back in and it's in place so they don't fall out. And I'm gonna show how each one writes first. So I really like the colors. All of them are really bright and vibrant. The white obviously has a hard time showing up on white paper. I wanted to show you guys how this looks with full color, so I'm going to do a little bit of coloring here and see how it turns out. But before I do that, I wanted to make a little point on these. So the one issue I had with this was the button broke the first time I opened it. I'm not going to be able to close it normally. If you see here the difference, that button is broken off. It's supposed to be like that. So as you can see, the case won't be able to really close anymore. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. It does sit up a little bit more and it is easier to pull out if you have this underneath, because the buttons tend to give it a little bit of an incline. The colors, however, are very bright and vibrant. The glitter ones are very sparkly, and it looks like you have about half glitter, half regulars, and you also have like very vibrant ones, pastels, and a bunch of, different glitters. So you have a good variety you have a bunch of different varieties, and they're all really beautiful colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of coloring. So this is probably one of my worst pictures, but I'm gonna rush, so we'll just leave it at that. I tried to do a little blending with these, but it didn't really work out. I have blended with gel pens before, but this one had a bit of a hard time. A lot of ink comes out of these. I don't know if you can see like how wet the paper is. And also notice that they kind of deplete a little bit, kind of a lot. So as you can see with this one, I did the whole inside and I marked it to where it started, and it's actually about there now. So to color that, it took that much ink. So that's a little bit of a downside, but gel pens tend to deplete their gel or their ink a lot faster than, normal pens, or pretty much pencils or whatever you're looking at drawing with. So keep that in mind. But these are really good gel pens. I mean, the colors are amazing and vibrant and very beautiful. I love the variety it has. I'll definitely be using these a lot. It's just a little sad that they might go so fast, because I love my gel pens. but they're pretty comfortable to hold. It's a little thin, and the tip is very fine point tip. So when you write, it's very tight instead of all over the place. So good pens. They do smudge before they dry, so be careful with that when you're drawing. Like any gel pens, they need a good dry before you can touch them without it smudging. But very wonderful bright pens, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun coloring with these. This is probably going in the trash though, because I don't like it already. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of how these come out, and the color is really nice, and the glitter is also very pretty on it. And this is actually printer paper, not coloring paper, but just two different things. So that might be a little bit of a reason why these have such a hard bleed on them, and turn out like that on the back and wet the paper too much. Coloring paper tends to absorb it better, so yeah. But these are my Kynsa gel pens, and regardless of the flaws, I'm super happy to have them, and they do their job very beautifully, so can't complain too much.